soon as I pull up and park the Benz, we get this bitch shaking like Parkinson's. Take my number and lock it in.
Alright y'all boys, so it's been a pretty eventful few weeks. Live Nation is trying to cause another Astroworld, this time just with emo kids. The media faked Tom Brady's retirement, and Chris Brown gave people another reason to acknowledge him as trash. But I think the news that kind of did and didn't really surprise me was Kanye West coming back to announce Donda 2, this time being produced by the god of spiteful niggas himself, Future.
Sensational.
Now, I'm already skeptical of his release date being February 22nd because Kanye is never on time with an album, but I also feel like there are other concerning factors leading into this project that kind of make me wonder why this is even a thing to begin with. Okay, so when Donda was first announced, it ended up dropping a year later alongside one of the largest rollouts of recent years. And now with the announcement of a follow-up to it, this one definitely is on a different scale of rollout in comparison to before, but the only things keeping the hype alive are Kanye dick riders and the occasional news article talking about how much Kanye hates Pete Davidson. And I bring this up because it goes back to my previous point of me not even being sure this will drop on time. Like when you actually think about it, aside from Yeezus and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Kanye has never dropped an album on time ever in his entire career. So looking at this project coming in about in the middle of February makes me think this project will more likely get delayed for another 6 to 8 months. Another thing I would like to acknowledge is the stuff that's been surrounding this project as well. You have all of these articles coming out about Kanye being the pettiest man in the world and him being on some real demon time energy ever since Kim Kardashian split up. That makes me want to question both the integrity within and the purpose of this project as a whole. Because the first Donda was meant to be a tribute towards his late mother of the same name, just for this one to seem like some attention grabbing ploy to maybe boost Kanye's ego or something, with none of it really making sense. But I suppose when you get down to the nitty gritty of it all, my main question will be, is Donda 2 going to be worth it? And to that I say no. As much as I've liked Kanye's music before, the thing is that he also tends to say a lot of shit and not too much of it tends to add up to anything. Hell, knowing Kanye, this might not even drop at all and end up in the graveyard of lost and forgotten Kanye projects for all we know. And then ever since Kanye has entered into that super Christian phase that he was on for the past couple of years, I feel like it has both equally improved and declined his musical capabilities, which means that we could either get some diet My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy or some PG-13 Jesus is King, which I'm really not prepared for, being honest. But who knows, maybe I could be completely wrong and some Kanye fans could be in the comments right now saying how much of a stupid dummy head I am. And Kanye could drop the greatest shit known to mankind. It's all up in the air really. But all I know right now is that I'm going to keep my expectations in the middle or nearing the bottom because it's Kanye and you just really don't know with that guy. But overall, Donda 2 is a thing and I just don't know how to feel about it. Hell, even if it is a good album, I can't guarantee it being the top album of the year because of how things have already started out. But with how things are surrounding Kanye and how he's been acting, I just can't be too sure if this project will have the same effect that the first Donda had when I listened to it. But how do you guys feel about the Donda 2 announcement? Do you think it will live up to the hype? Do you even think it will drop?
Nope.
Let me know down in the comments while liking and subscribing. Make sure to follow my IG and Twitter. And if you like the illustrations used in this video, make sure to follow the artist as well because she's dope. And on that note, I'll see you on Friday for another album review. Peace.
Phew.
Zelda!
Link!
Oh boy, smooching time!